Today, I will show you on how to create loan payment database. Okay, now let's get started. First, we will open the new database. Blank. This one, just click, then browse. So you can put any location in your computer. Now I will select in this tab. Then I will rename this one as loan payment database. So you can rename what you want. Then OK. Then hit create. I will close. So we'll start with this create, then table design. First, we will make a contracts table. I will put contract ID, then data type is auto. So this is our primary key. I will press Ctrl S to save. Then I will name this table as contracts. Then I will hit OK. So now we will proceed to the next field. We'll put here is total period, then number. I will put the data type as number. So this total period, this is a number of installments in which we want to pay back the loan. So this is the total period. Then here field size, so we'll keep as is. I will just copy this one. Then we will put to the caption, because if we will not modify the caption, this total period without space. Look, if I double click, it's showing here total period without space in between. So in order to separate that, just copy, then go to caption here, then make a space, so that if we will open, look, it's separate with a space. This is not actually the actual field, but this is just only a caption. The next here, we'll put interest rate, then SIM, this is a number, data type, then here the field size we will change to decimal, then the precision, so we'll keep as is, and here the scale I will put 4, and decimal places also I will put 4. I will save. Then, by the way, this interest rate is a rate per period. Example, 1%, 1.5%, 5%, or 10%. This one. But instead of typing percent, we just only type either 0.01 or 1% or 5%. Okay, then the next is the present value. So meaning this is the borrowed amount. So present value, our data type is number. Then again, I will just copy, and here in caption present, and I will put space, and here also I forgot interest rate. I will put also here interest rate space. Okay, present value will modify the field size to decimal. Then precision will keep as is. Then here I will put 2, and the decimal places also I will put 2. Then I will save. Every time I input the field, I prefer to press Ctrl S to save. Then the next here will put start date, then where the payment is started. I will put the data type, date and time, then I will change the format into medium. Then here again I will copy to put into the caption. Okay, next, payment type. So this is either monthly, quarterly, or every 6 months, or yearly. So again I will put this is the number, but since we will use a drop down to select our payment type, either monthly, quarterly, so we need to put here lookup value. Instead, display control is, this is plain text box, so we will choose the combo box here. And since we will not look up from the table or query, we will just only put the value. So here I will select this value list, and then in the row source we need to build, or we'll make a manually. So here I will put 1, then semicolon. Now our first option is for our payment type is monthly, so I will put monthly, then followed by the double quote, because this is this is a string, so we need to put double quote except of the number. So monthly, then I will put semicolon to separate. Then the next I will put 3, then I will put semicolon, then I will put here quarterly, then semicolon, then I will put 6, semicolon, then here this is 6 monthly, or every 6 months. Then here I will put 12, semicolon. If we will put numbers, so no need to put the double quote. Then here I will put yearly, then double quote. Monthly, quarterly, every 6 months, then yearly, then I will hit OK. So here bound column only 1, because we'll just only select either monthly, quarterly, and here column count will put, because this is 1, 2, 1 2 1 2. So this is the two columns. So here column head, so we will make it no, and here the width I will put 0 because I need to hide this 1 3 6 and 12, so I will put here 0 to hide that one. Then semicolon. Now I will put, let's say, 1.2 for monthly, quarterly, and 6 month with. Then here, then last rows, so I will just only put a 8. Okay. Then I will save. So now we will double click, we will try our option. This is a payment type, so this is the one. So the one we put 1 3, it's not showing here because the first column we changed the width to 0. That is why it's not shown the 1 3 6 and 12. Okay, then I will just copy because almost similar. We'll just only modify here. I will change to payment mode. Again, here payment type, I forgot to change the caption here, and here payment mode also I will put caption. Then here we will keep as is, valueless combo. Then here, since this is payment mode, so we will modify, just right click and zoom. Now we will change this one. We'll delete. Then first I will make it 0, then semicolon, then double quote. So this is our first option, this payment. So this is end of period, so this is the mode of payment. Then separate by semicolon, I will put 1, then again separate by semicolon, then double quote because I will put a string, so I will put beginning of period. So this is our two options for our payment mode, end of period, and the second one is the beginning of period. So here bound only 1 because we will just only select one of these options. Then column 2, this is column 0 and column 1, so 2 column each options. So meaning here the column width, again I make 0 in order to hide 0 and 1, and this 1.2, this is the width for our options, which is end of period and the beginning of period. Okay, we'll try. We will double click and we will select. So this is the payment mode. Here we will select, then this is our options, end of period and the beginning of period. So this is the last fields for our contract. I'll just only here modify contract. I will put is because this is, we are talking not only for one contract but all, so I will put, I prefer to rename to contracts. Again, this is our fields for table contracts: contracts ID, total period, interest rate, present value, start date, payment type, and payment mode. Okay, the next one, we will create another table for our table nums, which is the installment option or number. Okay, I will go to create and table design. So I'll just only put the field to num, then here the data type is number, so we'll keep as is. Then we will save. So the table name is nums. Again, nums is the table name, then num is the field name. Then I will hit OK without, I will choose no because I will not make this one as a primary key. Okay, then here we'll put 0, here 0, then 1. So I will write, so this is the installment number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is only the, I will rename or remove this default. So now we have only 0, 1, 2, 9. Okay, so this is our two tables. So now we will create a query for these two tables. Okay, we will go to create and query design. Although we can select and go to query wizard, for the system will automatically generate, but for this video we'll just make a query manually. So I'll just select this query design, then you can choose which table you will start it to make a query. So first we will select this one. I will double click this one, then I need to make it 3 sub table, this one, then close. 1, 2, 3. Then here I will right click, then zoom for you to see clearly. First I will put the alias. So the alias is ins, then number, so meaning installment number. So as what we type, 0 up to 9. Then here I will put first our table. So our table is nums, so I'll put nums, then I will put period to separate, then the next is the field, so I will put num. So this is nums and this is num, the field. Then we will add, I will put plus, then open parenthesis, I will put also here nums, so nums underscore 1, so this is the one, the second sub table which we inserted in the query. Then we'll put also the num, which is the field, times 10, then double or close parenthesis. Then we will add another sub table which is the nums underscore 2, then we'll put the num field again times 100. So this is to calculate the percentage. Then I will make it all, put a close parenthesis. So again, installment number, nums, failed nums 1, failed nums 2, and this one is time was 1000. Then I will hit OK. So this is the one. Then here we will sort to ascending. Okay, we will save, and this one will put the name of the query as xnums, extension number, so, or extended number. Then I will hit OK. Then I will close. So this is the first. So now we will, before we proceed with another query, so we need to add first the module, because we need to call that module into our query. So I will go to create here, and I will click this module. I will rename this one only with just only I will put mod1, so to rename. Then here first we need to put the function. So this one we will call into our query, function total installment TOT. So will I make only the abbreviation, and then I will put here and RT as double here, then another total payment as long, then total amount as double, then start period as long, then end period as long, then payment mode as long, then we'll put the type as double, or format rather, then dim I as long, then dim J as double, J equal 0. So for I equal the start period to end period, then I will put here J equals J plus, I will put IPmt. So IPmt, this is the function used to return a double specifying the interest payment for a given period of an annuity based on the periodic. So this is for fixed payment and fixed interest rate. So this is the IPmt function. Okay, so we'll continue. Rate as double, so INT RT, then I will put the pair, then I will put again comma to P, so I will put here to pay, so this is the one. To pay, then double total amount, so total amount, then I will put 0, then the payment mode, then next I. So now we will put here total int equal, then I will put this minus there, round, then J, then I'll put the digit, number of digit to 2, then we'll close. So this is our function. Okay, I will close this module. Then now we will proceed to our second query. I will go to query design, then I will double click this contracts, then I will go to query, this one, then I will double click this, then I will close. I will just adjust first. I will select this contract ID, then I will drag here field, then I will make ascending, I will adjust, then this installment number I will drag also, then I will sort to ascending. Then here I will put the criteria, I will make it zoom to show you. I will put here between 1 and I will put here the field which is the total period, then close bracket, and I will hit OK. So this is the criteria for installment. Then the next we'll put here, I will make it zoom, I will put an alias, so this is installment. So now I will put the round function. Again, I will explain to you this round function. This is uses in the bankers rounding. So when the last significant digit is 5, so it rounds to the nearest even number. I will type here example. So the nearest even number. Example, we have 0.125, so it will rounds to 0.12 because the 2, this is the even number. So again, 1 to 5, it makes a rounds to 0, 1, 2. Whereas we'll give another scenario. Let's say 0.135. So this one also it rounds to 0.14. Again, this is because it's rounds to the nearest digit is 5, so it rounds to the nearest. So we'll make it, instead of 0.135, it rounds to 0.14 because this 4 is the even here, 4. So this is how the round function is. So I'll put round, then I will put function, so PMT. Again, this is another function. So this PMT function, this also calculates the monthly payment of a loan based on the interest rate. So the number of payment by years and the present value of the loan. So this is the PMT function is. Okay, PMT, then I will put open parenthesis, then R, I will put down here, we'll put our field. If we will put the field, make sure to put the open and close bracket in between. So interest rate, so this is our field, interest rate, close bracket, then divide 100, so this is 100%, then separate, comma, then open bracket, I will put the total period, close bracket, then comma, minus the present value, which is the amount borrowed, present value, then I will make it 0, then the payment mode, close bracket, then I will make it close parenthesis to close the PMT function, then I will put 2 to close our a round function. Okay, so this is our installment, then this is our criteria here, then I will hit OK, then I will make it, I will add another field here, zoom, then I will put the due date here. So this function DateAdd, then I will put here M stands for the month, then I will put open parenthesis, then our installment number, number, close parenthesis, close bracket rather, then minus 1, then times, then the payment type here, payment type, then the start period, start date rather, start date, yes, this is start date, then close bracket. Now we will close our DateAdd function, then okay. Then we will add another field in query, so we will calculate also the interest. So the interest, again, we'll use the round function, then we'll use IPmt function. So I already explained to you what's this function. Then interest rate divide 1,100 rather, then installment, this one, installment number, close bracket, then another is the total period, then we will minus again with the present value of loan, then 0 again the payment mode, close bracket, close parenthesis, to close the IPmt function. Then I will put 2, then close parenthesis to close the round function. Then I will end. Okay. Then we have installment, we have the due date, the interest. So here we'll add also the outstanding. So this is the outstanding balance, outstanding. So we will calculate also. So again, we use the round to round off. Then excuse me. So again, the present value, so whatever the present value, then less, so we'll use the function. So here I will put, since I'm using 2 functions, I need to put also here the 2 open parentheses, then PMT, then here the interest rate, just to make sure, interest rate, okay, correct. Then divide 100, then total period, then minus the present value, then 0. So okay, payment mode, then close bracket, then we'll put close parenthesis times, so the number of installment, then we'll close that one, then minus here. Now we will use our, or we will call our module. function. So the function first is the total installment. So tot and here, so I will put the interest rate, then divide 100, then the total period, then the next, okay, the present value also, present value 1, then next is, okay, installment number. So we'll calculate to the by payment mode here, close bracket, then round here. Okay, I will close this function, and I will close another, then okay, I will put 2 round off, then I will close the round function. So this is our outstanding calculation. I will hit OK. Then again, installment, due date, interest, outstanding. So what's the balance? 1, 2. Okay, here we'll put the principal here. So installment minus interest. Where I get this installment, interest, so I'm taking from here, installment and interest equal the principal, and now I will hit OK. Okay, I will name this one as repayment schedule. So this is our repayment schedule query. I will hit OK. Save. Okay, everything is fine. Now the next, we will create a form for our contracts. So we will create manually. Just go to create, then we'll select this blank form. I will save this form as FRM, short for form, then contracts. I will hit OK. So here, instead by putting directly in the contracts as our record source, so we will use the select query. So this is our, I will choose Okay, I will make it as query so that easy for you to see. Here I will add show table. I will double click this contracts here. I will drag this whole contracts, then sorry, I need to I will because I will use this one. I will use this calculation into R, and here also. Okay, again I will go to record source, then double click, I will drag this one, then here zoom, so this is the one. IPmt interest rate, here total period minus the present value payment mode, so this is the one we'll use. Then another field in query, when we zoom, then interest, so we'll call our function from the module, so total payment repayment minus present value equal the interest. Then zoom, total repayment, we'll use the round function, then IPmt function, then interest rate divide 100, then again the total period, comma, minus the present value 0, then payment mode will close. So here I make it wrong, this is round only, then times the total period, close bracket, minus, then I will put 2 decimal and will close the round function, and I will hit OK, then I will close. Yes, do we have some issue here? Round function, we'll double check what's an issue. To repayment, interest rate, IPmt. This is the issue, because this interest rate is the failed, so we need to put the bracket. I forgot to put the open bracket, interest, total, present value, payment, and I will hit OK. We'll save. Now everything is fine. Okay, so this is our record source for our table form, or contracts form rather. Okay, now we will add the text box by go to design, then existing here. So we will drag here. I prefer to make it layout to stack so that whatever the format for our text box, what if we will drag here, it will copy same format also. Then total period, I will adjust. Orange padding, I will make it narrow. Next is the interest rate, then present value, I will adjust. Then here present value to start date. So start date, this is the first installment date, this one. Then the next one is the payment type. As you can see here, the caption is a separate between payment and type, because as what we did in the field here is the one payment type, we put caption separate. That is why if we drag that field into our form, it shows directly payment type is separate. Then the payment mode, I will adjust. For orange here, padding, I will make it medium to make it wider or quite long here. So again, this total period, this is a number of installment which you want to pay back the loan. Let's see, 3 months, 6 months. Then here interest rate, so this is the rate per period. Present value, this is the amount borrowed, and here this is the date of the first repayment, and this one obviously this is the payment type and the payment mode. Then here I will go to design, I will add here format shadow. Okay, only a decoration. I will add label here. sorry, label. This is the statistics of our loan. Design existing. I will drag this one, installment. I will go to home, then format, so that's the same here. I will make it stack, installment, then total repayment, and here also I will add the interest. We'll adjust.